Found the problem. Found the cause of the feedback loop. It was recording speaker audio. So no, I'm not going to do that. But yeah, it works. See? It's not just still pictures. I've done things that I shouldn't do. No, it should. Is it still doing it? It should be fixed. Yeah. XSplit had the microphone input turned on, so it was just not doing pretty things. So yeah, this is one of the things I spent my free time on. So there's that. I can do useless things. Supposedly it's encoding in 60. I don't think I can actually stream in 60, so it might be dropping frames like nothing else. It's I don't have anything to track with. I don't have a webcam or anything. So I'm just using well, it's not actually an Xbox controller, but it's an X input controller, and I've just manually bound different things. And then the mouse is set for the eyes and the head. So, yeah. Yes, there is a delay on YouTube. Actually, the streaming has a delay. The message isn't delayed, but the yeah, okay, you can. Well, don't spam the damn thing. How bad's the delay though between the stream? I set it for minimum latency, which probably doesn't help the buffering situation at all. But well, no, I need to get a Connect. When I get a Connect, I can very easily hook it up to this. You see, there's very limited controls. For example, this is the full range for head tilt, and this is the full range for the body tilt, and then there's backward and forward as well. I keep forgetting to invert those. And then there's some settings for expression stuff. And like I said, I have the eyes, and then the head, and then the whole body actually has a slight rotation to it too. I have all that tied to the mouse right now. But yeah, I can put this on a Kinect once I actually get a Kinect. I'd need to like the problem is the tolerances, so I'd have to obviously set if you go too far, it would not go any further and have to like set ranges and stuff. But no, the whole thing's going to be programmable. Like it uses I've already got a plugin system designed for it. You just drop modules in that add more inputs, and then you just connect things together like your Blueprint in like Blueprint from Unreal 4. You literally just connect like microphone amplitude to to multiplication, and then to the mouth open amount and things is what I'm working on. Did it freeze or something? Oh, it's okay. Yeah, it would be. I need to get a Connect. Um, oh, there's other characters too because I just have all of them. Uh, so there's this one. Oh dear. Uh, other ones. They all work. I mean, yeah. See? Although, since I just realized I had this set for chroma key, and this one has green eyes, and green eyes and chroma key with a green background don't work very well. And I have in this version of the program doesn't have the code to change the chroma key, so the eyes are kind of they don't look very green anymore. No, well, YouTube does some sort of formatting, but oh god, there's so many of this one. Eh, eh. If I hit this button, oh yeah, I bound this button to random, and uh-oh, I think I froze it. This is, oh dear, I have broken the program. I broke it. Oh my. Hold on, let me just stop the program and get rid of the bad file which made it go boom. Um, where is this damn test file? Oh, there it is. Delete that. There we go. Rebooting. Activating. And it's on. Does XSplit see it? Yes, XSplit sees it already. Oh, Curiosity did not kill the cat's program. It's back, right? You see it? Oh god, how bad is this delay? Oh, there we go. So yeah, it's a program. It works. Let's try. No, that one's blank. That one's what the heck? Oh, there's one. Well, of course there's going to be frickin' maid outfits. They work in a frickin' cafe thing where they're the maids that serve people in the game. What do you expect? God, stop telling me about moderators every time I open the chat. Damn it. So yeah, this is a thing that I made to load files from a virtual. These are from a visual novel. Um, and I couldn't leave well enough alone, and I had to figure out how they worked. So I figured out how they worked, and I made them work under my control. And you get this horrible thing here. Um, yeah. Oh, that one is stuffing its face, and it has no eyes. Let's not look at that one. There's a lot of them, though. Well, apparently not enough. It just keeps looping. There's this one, which, well, yeah. There is no topless one. At least I don't think so. I don't have part 2 of this game to find out. So, I mean, you can have this one. Is that bouncy enough for you? Hold on. I mean, oh no, these are from an R-rated visual novel. I'm not kidding. They actually are from an R-rated visual novel. I mean, the Steam version isn't R-rated, but there's a patch, and I don't think any of the characters actually that I can control. Although if I did have Volume 2, I would have this character. No, not this one. Oh, dang it, where'd it go? This character in the maid outfit thing, and then covered in custard for no good reason than to be creepy. So, this is something I wasted my time on. So that's a thing. I mean, that's That's that. Now back off. Oh, I keep forgetting I have that inverted. Yes, great investment of time. Um, no one else has done this. Uh, Given the number of weebs that there are on the internet, it's kind of surprising no one has. I don't know if they don't have the skills, the patience, or they don't care. I'm not really one of them. Let's change the eyes to something a bit more reasonable. Yes, those. Okay, let's see. Ah, yes, there's those eyes. It seems like the stream is getting more and more delayed. Like, just has trouble catching up, and it's kind of weird. I don't know. So yeah, there's a lot of them in here, and a lot of expressions, and since I've got the driver decrypting different games files, they're using the same thing. I can I can load them from other games. So if I was to get Go Nippon, my first trip to Japan's DLC, which makes it a better edition, then that better edition, that fuller edition, they have these types of characters, like these emote engine characters, and I could, after I figured out how to get them out and figured out what their encryption key was, I could run them through my transcriptor and then run them with whatever game's driver I'm using. And, yeah. The eyes are the same coordinate, or they're the same value. Most of these things, like, it's literally a pile of float inputs from, well, they're not really bounded, but in my experience, the ones that vary like this, I'm trying to remember if it's from -5 to +5 or -1 to +1, but you get the idea. That's all of the variable things like tilting and stuff. And then the setting mouth and setting eyes, those seem to be integer values, only they're being sent to a float for a decimal. But -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seem to be it. I'm not actually sure because it's not documented, and if it was documented, or I think there is some documentation, it's in Japanese. And also, I haven't exactly like bought the editor for this. I'm just doing all this blind because there is an editor for these things. I mean, I have to get working on the repository again, the code repository. I've actually gotten a little bit of help from two people. They gave me a few pieces of information. Someone rewrote my decryptor function so it's not in like converted assembly, and I still need to import that into the actual project. So because I had to actually disassemble something to figure out how it was decrypting the files, because for some reason the game's file, like the beginning of the file is fine, and then the whole chunk of it's encrypted, and then like the end of it where the pictures are isn't encrypted, it's just there. So I had to come up with a system to dynamically decrypt and re-encrypt the part that's encrypted to match the driver I'm actually using, depending on where I took the driver from, what game. And then all the drivers are different, so I had to write a unique interface to talk to the driver every time. Yes, this is C#, but technically the actual driver is a assembly DLL, probably made in C. And I had to write, for the first time, I've never done this, a C++ CLI interface library, which basically it talks to the exports and imports of the driver DLL and then wraps them in managed memory. But that was a mess because the damn thing only exports structures of functions, and the different versions, the structures are different sizes and they have the functions in different orders, but there's no method signatures because it's in a structure. So it's all completely manual. Like, I can take their documentation that they have that just has the bare part of it, but then for a fee they customize the functions for whatever game is, and this game had a custom function, so I had to find the custom function via assembly inspection, put a dummy function there just so I could get the thing working, and then figure out what that function signature actually was so I can call it. And it's something about timeline changes, because these things are they're capable of animation timelines that set any of the values I'm setting. You can timeline them. So I have made a monstrosity, as you can tell. I really hope this recorded well. You know, I haven't even checked for drop frames. I'm probably dropping frames like crazy. I don't even know how to tell if I'm dropping frames. It says it doesn't say anything about dropping frames, so maybe I'm not. I don't know. Because this is freaking 1080p 60. I've got to be dropping frames somewhere. I can't actually be streaming this on, like, country internet, can I? But no, this was stupidly complex to do. Someone had started it for use in a program which was like a desktop assistant, and then I modified, or I started out with that, but they didn't have their source code for how they actually talk to the library, so I had to do that manually by mixing like what little sample code that was full of Japanese comments I could get and what I had no idea what I was doing, C++ CLI stuff. And then I replicated their interface and got it running. And then since then, I've been moving away from their interface so I could make it able to load multiple versions of the same library and stuff. So, yeah. I kind of took someone who made it work and didn't reveal their code and made my own version of that and then made it better. But it's still in progress. Like, I have a lot I need to do to it. So, like, this is actually the old program right now, because the new program currently doesn't have a way to bind the inputs to the character. It can load characters, and it can handle inputs on multiple threads, but it doesn't actually have the thing to let you hook them together, which kind of sucks. So, that's a little bad. That's been that way for weeks. I just haven't had the time. So this is one of the things I waste my time on. And there's a room of people I could give this link to who have been positive reinforcement on this thing, who will probably not shut up. I think I showed you a screenshot of one of them had in a game where they had Nilk the cat girl as a character, which was kind of terrifying. Yeah. Look, okay, I finally saw your message, Hyperfighter. I'm not kidding. Covered in custard. You know what? Hold on. I will show you exactly what I'm talking about, but I will not show it until I find it because I do not want to have my stream be R-rated or something, because that's not allowed on YouTube. NekoPuppet Volume 2 Custard. This Google search will not ruin my my history on the search engine in any way whatsoever. This is perfectly fine. Oh dear. I am glad this is not on the screen right now. Yeah, you don't want to see this yet. Wow. Oof. You don't search that, okay? Don't search that. That would be a bad thing to search. I'm not telling you what I searched. You'll have to figure it out yourself. Let's go somewhere I know is safe. Harmful Opinions. Because he streamed this game, and that's how I know anything about it, because I haven't played it. Because I'm not a weeboo, believe it or not. Despite all the anime stuff I've been posting, I actually have barely watched any in like 3 years. Which is why I only talk about like 2 series. Let's see here. Okay, hold on. I need to make a small change. Let's see. This, I need to mess with this. Hold on. How do I change a source? Oh, I can do it this way. Hold on. I've almost got it. We're almost there. I've just got way too many windows. I'm trying to find one called Twitch Stream. Okay, there we go. I found it. Yeah, this is set up for stuff. Like, see? I can do interactions with the page. I'm Yes, this cat has a tail. Most of them do. Actually, all of them do, I think. I can't say I went around checking if they had tails. That would be a little odd, you know. Let's see. Maybe it's this one. Oh shit. Uh, Yeah, that's a great place to start. Okay, yada yada yada. You can always, by the way, feel free to watch this guy's videos. But, yeah, see, they're in the game pretty much the way you'd expect. Let's see here. No, I'm apparently too far in the past. What? What do you mean glorious? It's just a freaking cat girl on a screen talking to you with the voice that does not fit. Ah, Deus, this is for you. Freaking Canada. Oh no, he has unlisted videos with a public stream, or with public recordings of the stream. So you have, I can't even talk. Public playlist, unlisted videos. Where the hell is it? Oh, they played more than one thing. Okay, we're not going to talk about that one. That one's a bit different. No, not there. These are all very dirty. Ah, there. See, I told you, custard. Of course, this doesn't tell you how it got there, so you can't really tell. Is it bad that these are the only streams of this game I know of, even though there were obviously many? Look, it's actually custard. Hold on. I will show you that it is not anything else. You horrible, dirty people. Oh, dude, that did not help. That did not help at all. Look. Get those things out of your head. Okay? They're not appropriate. Not appropriate at all. Okay. Let's see here. That face is creepy. Let's see. Okay. We're almost there. See, read the text on the screen. It's not... It's exactly what it says it is. See? See? Custard. Everyone. No more! No more! Oh, good lord. It's still going. Has Deus just run off? No, she's still here. Okay. It gets worse. Just FYI. It gets much worse. Oh dear. So much worse. So much worse. Let's not think about it much. This is... Oh, come on. Oh, and there it goes. There you go. And that's how that happens. See, it's perfectly sensible. Everything's legitimate. There's nothing weird going on. You don't need to see. See, everything's fine. Everything is absolutely fine. There's nothing to worry about. Except, of course, for the fact that this happens later, shortly after. So, there's that. You weirdos. They don't animate much. It's like still pictures. Some of them have some light animations in them apparently, like cyclic animations. And then there's the characters themselves, which are what I'm actually interfacing with. What? 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 I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. I just showed you where where these things came from. And it's incredibly inappropriate. Incredibly inappropriate. So, now you know the dark story, the very dark story behind this thing and how freaking weird it is. Now, whenever you see these, you can get weirded out a bit. Very weirded out. Because it's strange. And people who like those games might need help, I think. Yeah. I'm not sure what else to do other than end it now. I mean, I've apparently made one of you leave. It kind of helps that I'm emotive with my mouse to begin with, so I just kind of accidentally end up moving the character around properly the way I have it rigged. Yeah. 10 out of 10 voice acting. Oh, good lord. Look, my voice doesn't match. I don't do voice acting. I just speak into a shitty Plantronics microphone. What do you expect? I think that's it. Well, I didn't draw these. I just, like I said, I loaded them from the game. I'm nothing it's nothing special. It's a programming feat, not a artistry feat at all. I mean, these are all characters are owned by their respective creators and copyright owners and what have you. I mean, it's just a mildly inappropriate, or no, it's very appropriate. It's a mildly appropriate use of mildly inappropriate content. There you go. I'm actually not sure what the licensing is on the software itself, because technically I'm not licensed to use the software that runs these characters, but I'm not making money from it. And I think technically video creations that you make using their free studio are actually still free, although there might be an income limit on them. So really, anything that I do with this is counts as the video thing, which is under a different license than the software thing, even though I'm driving the software that I ripped out of a game that used it. So that whole thing is confusing completely. I don't know how that works. So I'm not going to think about it, and I'm not going to worry about it, and hopefully someone from Japan doesn't randomly sue me. Of course, I can't do anything with this character anyway, because this character is owned by, whoever it is who made NekoPuppet. Some weird cat name. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna kill it now. Because you have seen enough horrors. I don't know how to kill the stream from XSplit. I'm gonna guess there's a stop button. No? Oh, there. There we are. Okay. So this is goodbye. Bye bye. Freaking weirdos. Oh,